देवा नमो देवा पावन गुणगण भावा देवा नमो देवा पावन गुणगण भावा पावन गुणगण भावा देवा नमो देवा जगदाकारा चतुर्भुजा गगननील मेघश्यामा जगदाकारा चतुर्भुजा गगननील मेघश्यामा निगमपादयुत नीरजनाभा अगणित लावण्यानना देवा नमो देवा पावन गुणगण भावा पावन गुणगण भावा.
Bhagawan Baba, my worthy predecessors, Sri Venkatraman and Sri Giri, Sri Chakravarti, Professor Lakshmi Narasimham, Sri Nanjundaya, teachers from the university and the higher secondary school, and dear students. It is my proud privilege today to welcome in our midst on this morning Bhagawan Sri Satya Sai Baba, the Divine Chancellor of Sri Satya Sai University. I extend my most cordial and humble welcome on behalf of both myself and all of you. I express our deep sense of gratitude to him for having so graciously consented to be in our midst on this sacred occasion. This is indeed a momentous occasion in the life of the university and Prashanti Nilayam campus. For Bhagawan Baba will be blessing the students of the university, the teachers, and the teachers and students of the higher secondary school on the first Thursday after the beginning of an academic year after more than 20 years. Bhagawan Baba is a unique phenomenon. He defies all description. He is not only the Divine Chancellor of our university, but also the incarnation of God in man. He is the divine architect of the university. More than that, he is the divine sculptor of the teachers and students belonging to the educational institutions in the Sai fold. I deem it a great privilege to have him in our midst on this wonderful occasion. Bhagawan Baba makes a distinction between educare, which is based on love, and which is for life, and distinguishes it from education, which is for living. It is this emphasis on educare which leads to the integral development of the human being and ensures harmony of thought, word and deed. The unique philosophy of Bhagawan Baba is that he does not believe in educare all by itself, all in isolation by itself. He wants the various disciplines also to be linked with educare. In a discourse addressed to the teachers long ago, he had exhorted them and said, "You have to make sincere efforts to teach topics in your respective subjects by appropriately synthesizing them with Swami's teachings." Talking of chemistry, he said, "Chemistry is not just associated with chemicals and the resulting changes or reactions. When it is viewed from a spiritual perspective, it becomes raso vai saha, meaning the essence of divinity." The students and teachers of the university are making an humble attempt to translate these noble objectives of Bhagawan Baba. The departments of biosciences and physics have taken the initiative and come out with documents that go to show the link between biosciences and educare and physics and educare. My advice to the teachers was not to establish the link artificially. The link should come out spontaneously and organically. The humble attempt is in this direction. Bhagawan Baba's philosophy of educare is, I need hardly say, but I repeat once again, is unique. He has brought it out. The uniqueness of his philosophy he has brought out in a Telugu lyric of his, the English translation of which is, "The universe is a university, the world a school, education is the bridge between earthhood and heavenhood." Education, which acts as the bridge between earthhood and heavenhood, is educare. And our Divine Chancellor, Bhagavan Sri Satya Sai Baba, provides the golden link between earthhood and heavenhood. I seek his blessings on this occasion and will also outline very briefly the program for the day. After my welcome address, the Bhagawan Baba will graciously bless the release of the two documents that I refer to. Then there will be a short speech by Sri Rangarajan on Bhagawan Baba's philosophy of educare, his educational mission and vision. Thereafter, I will be praying to Bhagawan Baba for his divine discourse. We all look forward to that. Dr. Krupanidhi will get the document on biosciences and educare released at the hands of Bhagawan Baba. I now call upon Dr. Venkatramanaya, Head of the Department of Physics, to get the document blessed and released at the hands of Bhagawan Baba. There will be a brief speech by Sri Rangarajan now, the placement officer in the School of Business Management, Accounting and Finance. He needs no introduction. He is an excellent orator. He is an alumni of the institute, now the university. And to quote a saying in Sanskrit, he exemplifies the principle of Vidya Vinayana Shobhate. I now request the Sri Rangarajan to share his thoughts with us with the permission of Bhagawan Baba.
I offer my humble pranams at Bhagwan's lotus feet. Respected Vice Chancellor, respected Controller of Exams, the Registrar, respected Principal, Professors, Teachers, Elders, and my dear brothers. It's indeed a great good fortune for our university and all of us to have our beloved Bhagwan, a revered Chancellor, amidst us this morning. And as we see, even Mother Nature has not spared her effort in contributing to this joy and celebration. As our university enters the portals of a new academic year, it would be most appropriate at this time to remind ourselves of the noble mission and purpose of this unique university as laid down by Bhagwan Baba. Bhagwan Baba has said, and I quote, "This university has not been started merely for earning degrees. It is to help you to cultivate self-knowledge and self-realization. The teaching of the university curricula, preparing you for the exams, and awarding the university degrees is merely the means for the end, namely spiritual uplift, self-discovery, and social service through love and through love. And in fact, Bhagawan says that you students, by your example, should be shining examples of the spiritual awareness and its beneficial consequences to the individual and the society. Bhagawan says, this university runs on far higher principles. The stress here is on giving and forgiving and not getting and forgetting. We highlight the responsibilities of the youth rather than their rights. Education, according to Bhagawan, is Vidya. Sa Vidya ya Vimuktaye. Vidya is that which liberates. Vidya is that which illumines. And Lord Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, Adhyatma Vidya Vidyanam. Among all the forms of knowledge, I am the knowledge of the Supreme Self. And it is to discover and manifest this knowledge of the Supreme Self that the Sri Sathya Sai University has been established. Today the world is challenged with numerous problems: war, terrorism, religious intolerance, corruption, and the list goes on. But Bhagawan says the solution to these problems does not lie in starting new governments, designing new education systems, or framing new policies. It lies in the hands of men and women of strong character. And it is to fill this lacuna in society that the Sri Sathya Sai University optimally blends the modern secular education with ancient spiritual wisdom to churn out young men and women of strong character. Conventional educational institutions overwhelm students with tons of information, and it leads to mere agitation but no transformation. It imparts to them mere theoretical knowledge and teaches them how a molecule of water is composed of 2 atoms of hydrogen and 1 atom of oxygen. But as Bhagawan says, unfortunately, it does not teach them how to use this scarce resource in a peaceful way. Our university, on the other hand, imparts practical knowledge, which teaches students the culture of sharing and caring and promotes peaceful coexistence. Unless the foundation of spiritual knowledge is strong and sound, any structure of secular education that is raised on it will serve no purpose. And Bhagavan very succinctly defines spirituality as elimination of animal qualities, promotion of human qualities, and the manifestation of divine qualities in man. And this process of bringing forth from within the latent divine qualities is defined by Bhagavan as educare. Educare indeed is the very essence of this university. And to facilitate this process, Bhagavan has given us this beautiful university. He has given a hostel that is the home to the students, and above all, He has given Himself. As Bhagavan always says, my only property are my students. A few years back from this very stage, Bhagavan had declared that Ramakrishna Paramahamsa may have had just one Vivekananda, but every student who moves out from the portals of this university will be a Vivekananda. This is the potential that Bhagavan sees in each one of us. Having come to Him, it must now be our sincere endeavor to realize this potential by winning His grace. At this critical juncture in which the world stands today, we, the Sai students of this university, must realize our responsibilities and must fulfill our obligation to society by moving into society and cleansing it of all its evils and heralding the golden age of the Sai era. Is this task so simple? One may wonder. But perhaps this is what Arjuna would have been wondering on the battlefield just before the commencement of the Mahabharata war. But then there came in Sanjaya with his words of wisdom and assurance. Yatra Yogeshwara Krishna, Yatra Partho Dhanurdharaha, Tatra Shri Vijayo Bhutir, Dhruva Netar Matar Mama. If I may take the freedom to slightly modify this verse with my limited understanding of Sanskrit and put it as Yatra Yogeshwara Sai, Yatra Chhatra Dharmo Dharaha, Tatra Shri Vijayo Bhutir, Dhruva Netar Matar Mama. Where there is Lord Sai Krishna and where we have our students upholding the banner of Dharma, there victory, success and prosperity will be ours. Let us all pray to Bhagawan. Let us all pray to Bhagawan to make us instruments in His divine mission. Sai Ram.
Bhagawan Baba has graciously consented to give the divine discourse and bless us all. In his nectarine voice.
నిద్ర నుండి మరి నిద్రపోయడుగా పొట్టకై అద్దును పద్దులే ప్రేమందగా చేయొచ్చు జీవితం మీరిద్దర దారవోసి అరవింద దళాచుని విస్మరించి ఏ పెద్ద సుఖం పొందితురో ప్రీతిగా యోచన చేయు మానవ.
O man, right from that moment you get up from bed until you go back to your bed and rest, you spend all your lifetime to eke out your living and to acquire all forms of knowledge, forgetting God. Just think for yourself what kind of happiness, what kind of joy you have enjoyed all through.
నిద్ర నుండి లేచి మరి నిద్రపోయడు దాది పొట్టకై అద్దును పద్దులేక వ్యయమందగా చేయుచు జీవితంబు మీరిద్దర దారవోసి అరవింద దళాచుని విస్మరించి ఏ పెద్ద సుఖంబు పొందితురు ప్రీతిగా యోచన చేయు మానవ.
O man, inquire clearly, without any limitations, without any kind of principles. You went on acquiring money and you have spent all your life in pursuit of knowledge. You have forgotten God and you have spent all your time for this education. And what is it that you have acquired ultimately? What kind of enjoyment, happiness that you have enjoyed?
ఇది భౌతికమైన జీవితమునకు ప్రధాన లక్ష్యంగా భావిస్తున్నారు ప్రజలు.
People consider it as main objective, the acquisition of secular knowledge for this world.
కానీ ఆధ్యాత్మిక రంగం నందు ప్రవేశించిన ఇది పరమ విరుద్ధంగా కూడా కనిపిస్తుంది.
But from the spiritual parlance, it seems to be quite contradictory.
కృష్ణుడు ప్రతి మానవుని మానవునిగా భావించలేదు.
Krishna has not considered every human being as a